Yes, adding myself to the stage might actually help. Yes, big up everyone. Back again with a second stream today. And basically what we're going to do is more of the same. We're going to do a new little betting strategy attempt. And I'm going to share the screen in a second. And also, we are going to go through X and see what the mutants have been talking about today. Just give me 1 second. I just had to do a little sound check. Then sound check is all good. So let's just share the screen for a second. Let's share the screen and see where we are, because there are a few things happening at the moment in terms of the international games. Yeah, so this little strategy has worked for me a few times. I'm going to do it here. It's going to look very random and it's going to seem very kind of like sort of logical, illogical. And I think I can probably do it. I would usually do this at half time or you know, at the start of the game, but I think we are good with 60 minutes or so on the clock. We've still got half an hour left. So basically what it is, it's just going to spread. I'm going to spread around. And there's not much here. If you can see, StreamYard sort of puts a little duck there, but like you can see, it's £2, which isn't that much, but we're going to spread that around and we're going to see what we can do with it. So it's going to be an interesting one. It's going to be just a bunch of like 10p, 15p, 20p bets, things like that. So you're going to have to bear with me because it means me putting on about 20 of them. But you'll kind of see the point once I get going. So what we're going to do is we're going to do this, see if it works. If not, I'm going to deposit something else and I'm going to try a more AI related thing, which is what I've been going for more recently. So let us have a look at all these games that are, so these 4 games, sorry, 3 games, 3 there, sorry, 4 games, sorry, my bad, that are all on 62, 63, 63 minutes, yeah? So what we're going to do is we're going to spread a load of smaller bets around and we shall see what we can come up with. And you can see, you will be able to see like just what kind of returns you can get. And these have come in for me before. These aren't things that haven't worked. So this is why I'm going to try it again. So now I need to wait for this Albania-Serbia game to bloody become unlocked. But yes, so Austria, Romania. Okay, Austria are a sick team. We know Austria are a sick team. So what we could really do with that is potentially have Austria getting another goal. So let's have a look what's Austria. We have to be quite quick when we do this. Because obviously they're in play and it can get a little bit frustrating. So Austria goals over 2.5 is 8 to 11. Okay, so let's go that. And then let's go. What we're going to do is go draw there. In fact, no, we're not. We're not going to do that. Fuck it. We're going to go fucking Slovakia there. We're going to do a lot of these ones, basically. We're going to build them up and we're going to just sort of see what we can get. If this would fucking unlock, this would make life a little bit easier. I don't know what's going on here. Is something happening in here? No, nothing particularly happening. So what we'll do when that comes back is I'm going to go for either one of, in fact, maybe probably go for Albania. So we've got to wait for it to come back now. That's kind of irritating. Come on, come back. We're just going to essentially just sort of randomize a load of different bets, and we're going to end up having like 18, 17 bets, and then see if we can get a cash out on one of them. That's mainly what you're looking at, really. Why are you not doing anything? Why is just Serbia being in possession causing you to lock the fucking thing? I'm not sure why they're doing this. Basically, we need to wait for this to fucking unlock. Come on, unlock this. All right, it's not going to unlock for a while. So what we can do is, here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. So let's take Albania. So 66, and then let's do that. So let's do with this, let's do say 25. See now, this is the problem that you have. It keeps changing very rapidly. So again, changing very rapidly. So you've got to be kind of quick with, actually, no, what am I saying? There was a 4th game, wasn't there? Duh. So there was that. So it keeps changing, and it's so rapid. Again, it keeps changing. Slovakia, that's gone. So Greece has scored. Okay, great. So that changes that. So let's go with a draw there. And then with Austria, that was, let's go with match goes over 1.2. And then we can do that. And then we accept that. Let's just get rid of that like that. This gets quite frustrating. Austria, Romania, Greece, Albania. Then we need to go back. It keeps changing constantly, which is an absolute nightmare. Accept change. So this is why it's good to do it at half time, really, because this gets very frustrating. So Greece, Slovakia. So Finland, Netherlands. We would go, where is it? Over 4.7, 85. Okay, so great. So we set the stake, and let's just set the stake at, like, say, 37. So that would be 31. So let's do that. So we're going to do that as the first one. That's fine. So now what I'm going to do is a bit more of an extreme one in case some crazy shit starts to happen. So let's say, so these are the ones, again, they're on sort of like 60. So let's say this. Let's say Austria to win, but both teams to score. Team cleat Austria, no. That, so let's just set that as 12. So that will be that. So what you want to do sometimes as well is put these kind of like teams to score. So like, again, this is another one. So Netherlands, maybe Netherlands clean sheet, no. Where is it? Netherlands clean sheet, no. Result, both teams to score. So Netherlands, yes, that's 9-2. And then Austria, both teams to score. Yes. Accept change. And then Serbia, Albania, let's just say that. And then that. Then that's another big one there. So another 1.5. That'd be 73. Then we just kind of keep going like this and just keep trying to put these bets on. So let's say, what's Greece? Let's say fourth goal Greece. This is 7-4. Let's say alternative match goals over 3.5, over 2.5, both teams to score. Let's still put yes for both teams to score there. And then Albania to win. And then let's just set the stake there, accept the change, set the stake there at like 24. In fact, no, I'm not going to do that. That's not high enough. Fuck it. Fourth goal. Albania. So yeah, Netherlands to win. Both teams to score. Yes, there we go. 0.23. Do that. So in fact, I'm going to keep that. Netherlands to win and both teams to score. And then I'm going to do, again, both teams, what was it? Austria to win, both teams to score. Where is it? Result, both teams to score. Austria, yes. And then we're going to maybe do a draw there and a draw there. So let's go 0.34 there. So then we're going to do, to do a really mad one, let's just say they come back. Let's just say they come back. So that's going to be 0.1 for that. I've got 69p left to play with. Let's go. Let's say Albania to win. Austria. That's not even really what I need to do. So win that the Netherlands to win, both teams to score. And then do maybe a 35p there. And then do something really crazy here, like both teams to score. Yes, it's 18 to 1. You never know. 18 to 1. And then let's say Greece, fourth goal. And then Austria to win, both teams to score. Yes. Then put the 34 on that. And then what we do then is just wait. We have a few, 8 actually, not so many. But we've got 8 there. And then we just want to fold them up. And then we just wait and see if we can get any sort of success from that. In the meantime, I shall stop sharing that one. And then we are going to look at X mutants. X mutants. What are X mutants saying? Let's go through and take a little look in a sec. Yeah. Kepper. To be fair to Kepper, that is a hell of a strike. So I'm not really going to be judging him on that, but there's a reason that he is £5 million. People still do not understand how unique and special poor Pogba was. Well, yeah, that is true. Pogba was a special and is a special player. I would take him at Arsenal still, but obviously Arteta wouldn't take him at Arsenal because of attitude problems and some other such nonsense things like that. But yes, world class, really. So look at this. Roy talks football. He talks something. Anyway, blah blah blah. Chelsea spending a lot of money on goalkeepers. I mean, like how many goalkeepers are Arsenal buying? But anyway, let's just not even sort of wonder about that. Maybe we're not supposed to ask questions. Not supposed to ask questions about that. So, not supposed to ask questions about that. So anyway, and it's let's all laugh at Arsenal. Well, yes, because to use as a signatory behind the back-to-back Golden Glove winner. It's let's all laugh at Arsenal because it's just another Chelsea reject. Let's just. Oh God, look at this! Like, let them laugh. We laughed hardest when Kai destroyed them at the bridge. I'm sure they don't really care, to be honest with you. But yeah, so let's all laugh at Arsenal. Sure, because he's crap. That is kind of simple. Crap. And if Raya gets injured, we have huge issues. I mean, you couldn't get anyone else. We couldn't get anyone else. I mean, what are these people on about, honestly? Jesus Christ. Let them laugh. We laughed hardest when Kai destroyed them at the bridge. It matters so little. So little. I forgot it. Well, you're an actual retard. You are actually a literal retard. Club. I mean, basically, fans like this. You are what's wrong with modern Arsenal. Beyond clueless. Beyond clueless. These people, honestly. These people, honestly. Arteta has signed 7 keepers in 6 years. Yeah. This is a crazy thing. It's a crazy thing. Yep, we're going to sign a creative attacking midfielder along with a striker and winger this summer. No, it's probably not going to happen. It is quite crazy to think that every single summer we are going to sign someone from Chelsea. I mean, like, is it going to be Madueke next? It wouldn't surprise me. Would it surprise me whatsoever? Anyway, here we go. Looks like a young Gabriel. That's great. That's encouraging, isn't it? Right. Yes. Unfortunately, it's the quality of the fans it's the quality of the goalkeeper that's the problem, isn't it? And it's the quality of the fans as well, which is a problem. I don't really know how he can be accepted by a 5 million backup keeper. Well, there's a reason he's 5 million, and that's the point. Well, there's a reason he's 5 mil, which is kind of the point of the angst. So there we go. Let's see if that replies. Some random person there. Well, at the moment, the bets are not giving me anything at all. Yeah, giving me nothing in terms of any sort of promise whatsoever. But it was always going to be a bit of a risk. There's always going to be a bit of a risk. So there we go. Very happy with the signing of Kepa. 5 million is a brilliant fee for an experienced Premier League goalkeeper. He's never going to be our number one, but in terms of backup goalkeeping options, you'd be hard pressed to find many better. I mean, yeah, there's a reason he's 5 million. That's the problem. There's a reason he is 5 million. What's that? Some guy getting slapped up. Actually, let's have a look at that. Oh, yeah. Kids, they're just fucking idiots, aren't they? And then birds are doing absolutely nothing. As usual, they do nothing in those situations other than they tend to make things worse, actually. But there we go. Verts is going to be on 425k a week. That is crazy work. I tell you, that is crazy work. It is amazing how teams that are already successful, the team that has won the title, is already successful, is already doing bits. It's already doing bits. It's just madness. It's absolute madness. But don't worry, we're patiently waiting. We've got to be patient. We've got to be patient. Well, no, actually, we don't have to be patient. That's the thing. We don't have to be patient. Yeah, this is a good point. You know, Spurs fans are going to lose their minds when they realise how often Frank likes to compliment Arsenal. Well, yes, he does say it a lot, doesn't he? I'm sure he's going to shut up when he's a Spurs manager, isn't he? Bit of a risk for Spurs, though. I mean, what has Frank actually won? I don't know what his honours are. Let's have a little look at what his honours are. What are Thomas Frank's honours as manager? So he's won various. He's won the playoff final at Wembley. So that's the trophy that he's won. But yeah, I mean, it's a risk. It's a risk, just like Cesc Fabregas going to Como. It's kind of a crazy risk. But there we go. There we go. Just bear me 1 second. Sorry, guys. 1 second. Anyway, back to this. Back to this. Yes, I mean, Odegaard needs to sort himself out. He needs to sort himself out this season. But then at the same time, is he even under any pressure? Is he under any pressure at all to be dropped? I don't think he is. I don't think he is, guys. I don't think he's under any pressure. How are the bets doing? Is there anything going on here that can even remotely happen? There's going to need to be a lot of late goals. Yeah, that's not going to happen. And that's not going to happen. Well, there we go. I think maybe what's a good idea when you're doing these kind of bets is to do the sort of opposite. To like go for no goals. And then just like bunch up a load of no goal games sort of thing. Let's have a look down here. Rodrigo, let's talk about it. There is no point because he's not coming. Is he that much quality though? That's the thing. Is he that much quality? He's not really, is he? That's the point. Like he used to be. Like he used to be decent, but times have changed. Times have changed. That is going to be an issue. So I wonder what is Gabriel on? Does it tell me what Gabriel is on per week? Nope. I don't know. I have no idea. Yes, I'm sure. I'm sure there will be some cooking in the comments here. It is unbelievable, isn't it? Is there any Chelsea player who's come to Arsenal and actually been a success and done something? Like, real talk, has there been someone who's actually come and done something? There isn't. If David Raya gets injured, this is problematic stuff. This is problematic stuff. He's not good enough. He isn't good enough. He had a nice little run, and yeah, it is a shame for Gabriel to have no trophies. Talented player, no trophies. It's a shame. It's a real shame. Let's have a look at how the bets are doing. Not great. In fact, I think there's literally been no goals. There's literally been no goals in any of the games, which is hilarious. No goals in any of the games. I mean, there's not even going to be one, is there? Not even one. Hmm. Interesting. 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 Yes, this is a thing Arteta seems to be doing, like signing players from not just Sociedad, but from like close to where he actually lives or grew up, which is kind of crazy work. Yeah. Okay. Yes. What humble land for Goikarez? Humble land. I don't know what humble land means. Haaland for Goikarez, and we are winning trophies. Let's hope so. Let's hope so. What I don't get as well is the lauding of players who've left, the lauding of players who came to the club and just sort of didn't even really do a job, whatever doing a job means. Well, Greece have scored, so that's something at least. Unfortunately, that means nothing else is going to come in that game. And that's gone. And yes, all the bets are done. Okay, then that's fine. Everything is done. I shall just be 1 second. And here we are, unmuted. Don't think Arsenal fans understand how hilarious it is that a manager who's been in charge for 6 years has signed more goalkeepers than forwards. Yep, that's interesting. 80 million spent on forwards. 80 million. 80 million. That is crazy work. Crazy work. That is a shame. Oh. Okay. Let's do a few more minutes of this. And then I will be jumping on another stream in a few minutes. It's the 6th today, isn't it? No, it's not. It's the 7th. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Okay. And the thing is, we hope so. We hope this is true. That's the thing. We hope this is true. If Ray gets injured, which is unlikely, let's face it, but if he does get injured, boy, we've got some problems. We've got some problems there. Okay. Okay. I am going to call it a night temporarily there. I'm going to be appearing on, hopefully, if there is a link, on Aaron Talks Arsenal. So go over there and subscribe to him. I'll be over there and we'll just be chatting a bit more, going through some old craziness and the usual type of stuff. So big up all. Like and subscribe if you're watching the thing, and I will put a notification up and probably jump back on a little bit later on in the evening for potentially a much longer stream. So just a little quickie today. Well, today I've already done 3 hours, 2 hours, whatever it was, but just a little quickie for now. And I shall see you guys later on this evening. Peace.